It's currently 4:25 in the morning and we're about to head to the airport to fly to Brisbane. So at the airport, bag drop is done. I'm just getting a last little breath of fresh air for the last time in like 30 hours and then we're going to go through security. Ignore my very sweaty, tired appearance, but we have made it to Brisbane and we are on the train now to the city. I'm sure I will vlog a bit more when we get there. We've got all our stuff to the hotel, but both of the flights were really good. It's the first time I've flown since I actually did this route back in 2019 in November, so it was kind of weird this being my first flight for over 2 years and being like the last flight that I did. But yeah, just feeling, I don't know, a bit tired, but not as tired as I thought. I definitely had a bit of a sleep on the plane, although it's not the most comfortable thing. It's better than nothing. I'm just very excited to have a shower because my hair is like so greasy. I still got my winter clothes on from when we left the UK and it was freezing. So yeah, excited to get to the hotel, have a shower, and then probably go on a bit of a hunt for dinner a bit later. So it's now the next day and we are pretty much ready to check out of our hotel in Brisbane. There's a few bits we need to buy here that we need for the apartment, so like duvet, towels, pillowcases, all of that kind of thing. So we're just off out. I think we're going to get some food as well, and then we're getting the coach up to Sunshine Coast at about 2 o'clock, and then we're going to be picking up the keys to our apartment. So very, very exciting. So it's now a new day. It is absolutely boiling hot. I think it's like 28 degrees and we've chosen to go out in the peak of the sun, standard us. But just going off to uni now to pick up my student card, and then we're going to go to Coles and do a bit of a food shop. So it's now many hours later and we had a very successful shop at Coles earlier. We got a few essential bits, got some dinner for tonight. We're actually going to have a pizza, had like some sandwiches for lunch, and did some other bits, like I picked up my student card. We had to register some information at our apartment and we went for a swim. So this is why my hair looks like how it does. Yeah, we just spent, I don't know, like an hour and a bit I think at the pool. Had a really nice time. It was really relaxing, obviously very hot, but avoided that really hot sun that we had this morning when we were walking to Coles. So yeah, plan for the rest of the day is we've actually got a bottle of wine in which we're gonna have, as I said, we've got pizza for dinner. We are just gonna go and sit outside on the balcony and enjoy obviously the warm weather, and then tomorrow we're actually going out a bit further afield for another shopping trip just to get a few more bits and pieces. Like we wanted to get like some extra towels and basically all the stuff that we couldn't carry up from Brisbane because we had like 500 million kilograms of stuff. But I definitely think I'm going to do like a whole kind of room apartment tour at some point, just still obviously trying to get settled in and everything packed away, so I don't really want to show it looking like a complete hot mess. But yeah, just a little update for today, and if I remember to vlog, I will see you later. It's now the next day and it's boiling hot again. Excellent. We were going to go to like a big shopping centre to get some bits done, but we've decided we're actually too relaxed. So we're just going to Coles again to get some barbecue food for tonight and tomorrow, because there's barbecues at our complex which we can obviously use. And we also need to get SIM cards so we can set up like our bank accounts and sort out our travel cards and all of that stuff. So a bit of like an admin-y day, but out in the sun. So we're back from shopping now, and we've put our shopping away, obviously, and we've just made ourselves a little tuna sweet corn sandwich for lunch, and we've also got iced coffee, which is really, really nice. We actually saw the wild kangaroos when we were walking back from Coles, so I tried to take a couple of little clips of them. They were a little bit far away, and obviously we didn't want to go too close to them and disturb them. It's a bit later on again now, and we have just been chilling out on the balcony. We've done some washing, which I think we're going to go and collect shortly, but first of all we're going down to the pool for another swim, which I'm very excited about. We've had our swim, which was very enjoyable, and just spent some time just chilling out in the sun. I have to laugh here with my giant suntan lotion, of course factor 50+. What else for this ghost-like skin that I have? But we're just about to have our dinner. We've got these chicken skewers from Coles. We've had them before, like previous times we've been to Australia, and they're really, really nice. They're from like the fresh counter, and they only cost $1 each, which is like insanely good value. So we have got a honey soy kebab each and a satay one, and we've got like some salad, some like rolls, some crisps and bits and bobs to have with it. It's like a bit of a picky dinner. And I think tomorrow we're going to have a barbecue because we've got some sausages. We were going to barbecue the skewers, but we're both doing a video call with our parents, like our respective parents, a bit later on, and just thought it would be quicker just to do it in the oven rather than get the barbecue set up and obviously heated up and everything cooked. So if I remember, I will show you some footage of our food when it's done. In the meantime, we're just going to sit outside again with an iced coffee, and yeah, there's loads of jobs I still need to do. Like I need to tidy up this whole desk, which you can probably see here is a bit of a hot mess, and we did a load of washing earlier, so I need to put all of that away. But it's just so hard to be motivated to like do jobs when the weather is so lush. We actually opted for a hot coffee over an iced coffee. It's the next day, and we just sat outside on the balcony having our breakfast. We've got crunchy nut cereal and a coffee. And we are just off out going to the park. So I spent the morning tidying up the desk and just tidying up our room in general because it was a bit of a hot mess, but I will show you that in a full room/apartment tour very soon. It is kind of cloudy today, but it is still very, very hot. I've just been sat chilling in the park, which is actually really nice and really relaxing. We're actually going to go off to Woolworths now, even though we said we weren't going to do any shopping. We thought we'd have a little look around because we've not been to Woolies yet. So we're almost back now from our little venture to the park and our venture to Woolworths. We've got a few little bits we needed to buy, nothing too exciting, like some shampoo, conditioner, shower gel. I got my favourite chocolate bar, which is a cherry ripe, and I've got a big like box of multi-pack crisps as well. So yeah, I said almost back. We're gonna have lunch now. I think we're gonna have a sandwich and some of the crisps that we just bought, and then we're probably just gonna get in the pool. So we've just had our lunch and we've just been chilling back in our room for a bit, just getting ready to go, surprise, surprise, for another swim. But it's been really nice, just like spending loads of time outside. Obviously the weather is a big factor. Obviously back in the UK it was raining and cold and just generally miserable. So our walk earlier was really lovely. I'll probably have like a little sit down later and have a little bit more of a chat about that and a chat about what we've been up to for our first few days in Australia. O week starts tomorrow, so very excited and kind of nervous for that. So it's quite a bit later on now, and we went for a little walk around our complex. You would have seen some little clips of some parakeets that we saw just living their best lives in a tree, and probably also some clips of a giant spider, although it was kind of hard to gauge how big it was, like from a video or a photo. But yeah, it's pretty massive. I think my nose actually is a bit sunburnt, but I've got O week that starts tomorrow. So for anyone from the UK, it's a bit like Freshers Week, where you get into like all of like your clubs, you like meet people, there's like food trucks, there's basically loads of stuff going on. Just been having quite a productive afternoon so far. I've had to order a lab coat and some glasses for my labs, and there's a couple of like books I need to order as well. So that's kind of the plan for the rest of the evening. And we're also obviously going to have dinner